front, and we're going to actually we're going to kneel. Stacy is from YWCA.
Hi, Schwenksville. Today is Flag Day. And the reason that I know that, because it's also my daughter's birthday.
Happy birthday!
She's 37, I can tell you that, because she's not here. But the day always also feels special to me because it was the day that I also became a mother. She's my first child. And it marks my first day as a parent and as a mother. Before she was born, I had never heard of Flag Day. And when the midwife at the hospital said, "You have a Flag Day, baby," I thought she was telling me something was wrong with her. But nothing was wrong. She's perfect. Except she's black. She's a black baby in America. And on June 11th, 1963, John F. Kennedy said, "The black baby born in America today has about 1/2 as much a chance of completing high school as a white baby born in the same place on the same day. 1/3 as much a chance of completing college, 1/3 as much a chance of becoming a professional person, twice as much chance of becoming unemployed, and a life expectancy which is 7 years shorter, and the prospects of earning only half as much." In 1963, this was the forecast for black people in America. And JFK was talking about the systems of racism that impact black lives in America today. These systems have caused hurt, have caused harm, and the death that has been inflicted on us since 1619. These systems have over and over and over again brought black people to their knees. And now all of America finally sees us, and most have joined us in solidarity and in love, bending the same knee in support of black lives that has been rejected as an acceptable peaceful protest of police brutality against black people until recently by the NFL. The deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and now Rayshard Brooks last night are only a few of the most recent examples of systemic racism that perpetuate police brutality and racial violence. It's the reason why police are a leading cause of death for black men. With the last 8 minutes and 46 seconds of his life, George Floyd has helped to transform this country. We reject the knee that illustrated the exploited power and hatred that took him from us. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said that power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice at its best is power correcting everything that stands against love. We must recognize that black lives don't only matter at their end. Black lives matter at the beginning, even though the black infant mortality rate is double that of white babies. Black lives matter in the middle, when their schools are underfunded and under-resourced. They matter when they are pushed aside for new systems of injustice for entrance into top colleges and universities. They matter when we are looking for jobs, looking for homes, looking for health care. And I want to tell you, as a member and the CEO of the YWCA, our mission is to eliminate racism. And as the YWCA, we have a lot of friends. We have friends in Congress, we have friends in legislature, we have friends throughout the county. But friends, don't let friends perpetuate systemic racism. I love what Madeline Dean said. I love what the Congresswoman said, but it's not enough. We need to know that when black lives are taken by police, that they are going to be explored as murder every single time. It will help. If a police officer knew that he was going to have to face a jury of his peers, not his peers as police officers, not through the police union, but us, you, they would think twice. It was easy, really easy, for Val Arkush to denounce that nonsense that Joe Gale wrote in that manifesto that he wrote. That was the easy part. But you can't denounce a racist manifesto on one hand and fire racial justice warriors of the county in the same hand and say that we care about black lives.
Yes.
And so while she's calling for Joe Gale's resignation, if she doesn't want to reinstate Dean Beer and Keisha Hudson, then she better call for her own too, and we better help her. We have to accept our place in society, and by we, I mean the black people, I mean the white people, I mean the women, I mean the old people, I mean the young people. We all have to stand up and say that all lives can't matter till black lives do matter. We have to help each other in this struggle. We are not going to get there alone. You're not going to get there without us, and we're not going to get there without you. We need all the words and all the history to bring into focus exactly where we are today. We have to let the last 8 minutes and 46 seconds of George Floyd's life be the demand for change that we should have heard 400 years ago. In the 1963 March on Washington, Congressman, before he was a congressman, John Lewis, talked about the fact that we couldn't be patient anymore, that we can't wait anymore, that too much time had already passed. That was 1963. That was the year before I was born. And when we think about the time that happens, if we think that if anybody had acted in 7 minutes, not 8 minutes, 46 seconds, in 6 minutes, in 5 minutes, every minute is too much more time. Every second is too much more time. YWCA Tri-County Area's mission is to eliminate racism, to empower women, and to promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. We have developed, in answer to this cry, a summer series that might help you be educated about some of the systems of racism and help you find a way to find your voice in this fight. There's papers on our table. I know that Noah is about to join me because we are going to bend our knee in solidarity. The last time that I was at a march, I promised that I wasn't going to participate in any more moments of silence because you have been silent too long. But we're going to take our knee in solidarity to show our love and respect for all that have come before us, because we are never going to have another knee on our neck. We are never going to let another knee transform our community. We are never going to let hatred win this. Emmanuel was right. We all have to put ourselves together, and we have to gather our power and gather our strength and put ourselves in the place of our brothers and sisters every time and make sure that this is the last time, this is the last moment, this is the push for the democracy that we all deserve to have the country that we all want.